Can you answer these points? Do you prefer swimming the sea or swimming pool? Next, have you ever been England? Are you Instagram? You are the bus, the butterfly landed the flower. Can you answer these questions? Because these are related to prepositions but very unique preposition. So today I have come up with another episode of prepositions because three prepositions, very important, very confusing, very complex prepositions, because all you know that in is used for enclosed spaces with edges and borders, like in the bag. I am putting books in the bag. I am putting my clothes in the wardrobe. I am pouring tea in the cup, in the cup, in the wardrobe, in the bag, in the lid, in the lid. So you know that with cities and with countries we always use in, but there are some exceptions which we are going to discuss. What are those exceptions? And do you know the very important question, prepositions of internet? What kind of preposition, which is the best preposition, which is the single preposition used for all internet? For example, for Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Spotify, Telegram, each and everything. But let me give you a bonus tip first. Then we will discuss all these in detail. These are the exceptions. We are going to cover it in a novel way. First of all, my bonus tip is that you have to learn English language, not only the words but words in chunks. What does it mean? For example, you shouldn't learn only morning. You shouldn't learn only morning. You should learn in the morning. Not learn the word night. Rather, you should learn the word at night. At night. At night. Don't learn the word 4 o'clock. Just learn the word at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. Don't only learn the country's name but also have these chunks knowledge. What does it mean and why it is so beneficial? Because when you will be wrong, you will not say in the night. You will not say in the night. You will always say at night. At night. You will not say at morning. You will always say at in the morning. So this is my bonus tip. Now coming towards the main topic, and now you know that we always used in for enclosed spaces with borders and edges, like a box, like wardrobe, in the cup, in the box. So we use on with flat surfaces, when something is in touch with something else, For example, this marker is in touch with my skin, so we will use the marker is on my hand. The marker is on my hand. And at is used with specific. Is used with specific time. For example, at night, at 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, and at is always used with specific places, at party, at table. Next, two very important things is that at is used with the beginning, at the beginning, at the end. At the beginning, at the end. But with middle we should use in the middle. We should use in the middle. What we should use? In the middle. For middle we should use in, and for beginning and end we should always use at. At the beginning, at the end. This is for preposition. Now coming towards the exercise. Can you answer it? For example, do you prefer swimming the sea or the swimming pool? So, do you prefer swimming in the sea or in the pool? but we also use on the sea. Here, for swimming, you should use the preposition in. For swimming, you should use the preposition in. But when you are in the boat, when you are in the boat is here on the surface of the sea. It is touching the surface of the sea, and you are in the boat. You should use that our boat was on the sea. Our boat was on the sea because the boat was touching the surface of the sea. But when you are swimming, in fact, you are in the sea. You are in the sea. You are in the sea. Now, if you are jumping into the swimming pool, if you are jumping, when you are in the movement, you should use I am jumping into the swimming pool. I am jumping into the sea. I am jumping into the river. When there is movement, into. When you are already in something else, you should use in. But when you are in touch with something, you should use the preposition on. Next, very important. Have you ever been England? As I told you, with countries and with cities, you should use in. But exception is that if there are the words like go, went, gone, been, then you should use to. Go to, went to, gone to, been to. Have you ever been to England? Have you ever been to England? Not in England. If I say have you ever gone to England? Have you ever gone to England? Did you go to England? Or you went to England? So with go, went, gone and been, you should use the preposition to, to. Next, very important use, and this use is preposition for internet. So my dear audience, for all internet, you should use on Facebook, on Twitter, on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on Spotify. For each and everything, you should use only the single mightiest on. With single mightiest on. I was on the Facebook. I saw you on Twitter. I was on Spotify. So, are you on Instagram? For all preposition for internet. Preposition for internet is on. Next, very important thing. We are often complex or confused which preposition we should use for vehicles, for transportation. So listen, dear audience. For large vehicles, for example, aeroplane, bus, where we can move, where we can walk and move, we should use the preposition. What kind of preposition you should use? On. You are on the bus. For large vehicles where you can move, where you can walk, you should use the preposition on. But when you can't walk on the vehicle like car, taxi, helicopter, you can't walk, then you should use the preposition in for that. And solo vehicles, very important usage. Solo vehicle means like motorcycle, cycle. You should use the preposition on. For large vehicles, for solo vehicles, use the preposition on. And for small vehicles where you can't move, where you can't walk, you have to use the preposition in. Now next, your turn. The butterfly landed the flower. Now butterfly is in touch with the surface of the flower, and now it's your turn. Which preposition do you want to place? So I hope that it would be an amazing session for you, and I have all described that what kind of preposition you have to use in different situations, in different contexts. And if you like the video, kindly share it with at least 10 friends of yours so that they can get benefit out of it. With this positive note, I certainly end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you.